Alrighty. Rough seas.
I brought everyone I could find.
Time-sensitive
every
operation.
Freedom fighter, every war junkie, every soldier of fortune. Throughout the world, Cascadia has become a beacon of rebellion against the Federation. And for that, I have gathered. They're no Sicario, but it's the best we've got. And the rebels will take everything they can. At first, when taking this job, I thought it was only business. That I could find my here. But after all they've done, what they did to us, to Sicario, only blood will pay for this contract now.
We intended to keep the blockade going to drain the Federation defenders, but circumstances have forced our hand.
Yeah.
We are moving on Presidia today.
Listen up. This is it.
Lines cut and the blockade holding against any reinforcements. Presidia is the final Federation stronghold in Cascadia. Once it falls, Cascadia will be liberated.
About that.
The city has been deeply entrenched against both land and air attacks. The firepower which exists there now is the sum of any units that has survived this long into the war. With no doubt, their only chance at survival is to fight. We intend to meet them and then end them outright. The operation to take back Presidia will be separated into 4 cardinal parts: land, air, sea, and endgame. All combat operational ground forces will be pushing into Presidia from inland, surrounding the enemy forces. From there, we'll start dismantling the resistance and taking control of the city. At sea, the eminent domain will be moving in to provide gunnery support and wipe out the remaining nations. Overhead, the last of the Federation air power and country will be out trying to inflict as much damage on the IF as possible. Once these factors are accounted for and our forces are in position, the final phase will commence. We will start moving into the city toward the port to wipe out the Federation from Cascadia once and for all. Hitman team, you are among our most veteran among the Independence Force. You will be our spearhead. It is by your attacks that the offensive will conduct itself. Which element of the battle you want to take on and in what order? We're still trying to gather last-minute reinforcements ourselves and scavenging what the Federation has left behind, but without your support, it will not be enough. We don't know how this battle will be, but it ends in the complete and utter devastation of either us or them. Cascadia is our home, and Presidia is its heart, the flag that flies over aside all of our faiths.
Well, I mean, number one, giving them a path of retreat is actually pretty good, because it means that they're not going to fight nearly as hard. Number two, I'm curious to see how that plays out in terms of we dictating the fight as a game mechanic, because as far as I've seen, Project Wingman doesn't do that. So let's see how that plays out. Huh. MLAs, I don't really need 2 loads on the lags, I don't think. So like I was gonna say, like, is the circumstances forcing our hand the fact that people are starving? Because that usually forces the hands pretty fast. Yeah, looks like the operation is more or less being decided for us. That's fine. Yeah, and also, dude, the war is lost. Just go home and give up. Like, Cascadia has lost this war. That's kind of the truth of it. What the hell?
Ground unit destroyed. Pin him down. I'm being shot at.
Ah. Oh god. Nice shot. Alright. We'll leave the air cover to the air cover folks, I guess. For like the first time in forever, they're not coming after me, so...
All fighters, the new one's opened up above Presidia. Eliminate all hostiles. Maintain current engines and engage the enemy. Exhibit nothing less than total air superiority.
Uh-huh.
No big deal, right? Missiles looking on it.
Alright. The FS is actually the MTD. Like, you cannot look at the city and think that taking it is going to be the end of all problems. Huh. Whoops. It is not gonna do much, but whatever. Every little bit helps.
Monarch, you've got incoming.
Please just go home. Like, give Cascadia like 2 years and you will see why federations have actually won this war. Like, I suppose it's a good thing that both Cascadia and the Federation runs on the rule of anime, and therefore things are gonna kind of work out more or less, but remember that these missiles are actually pretty damn good at close range. Alright, Jesus. Yeah. I mean, at some point you stop being a good mercenary and just start being a very good murderer. Also, god damn, this angle is awful. Alright, it's dead. I didn't do it, but it's dead. More air.
Monarch, you've got a good lock.
Yeah, the AI is pretty solid. Oh my, it's the Yellow Squadron. hit one. Huh.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Huh. Oh, okay. Without being able to see the silhouette, I thought it was like being flanked by choppers or something.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Like slow-moving bullets on the target. Boop. Alright. Oh well. I mean, at this point, the score doesn't count anymore.
Missile away.
Nice. I mean, without overwhelming air superiority, like the AI just chews up the enemy. Alright, what's next?
Damn it. All gone. Federation air superiority has been deemed no factor. Hitman team proceed to the next area of targets.
Oh god, all grounds.
The forces are pushing out to either. Hitman team provides support. Look at those ships. They're all battle damaged.
No shit.
Ground unit destroyed.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, Cascadia has not shown it to be a very polite nation, certainly.
We don't have to wait. If we destroy these ships, we'll wipe the Federation Navy off this side of the planet. Guns.
Good. They seem to blow up just way too often, though. I mean, can we blame them? Our mission briefing pretty much said that we are either gonna win or go down fighting. So, very much so pot calling the kettle black here. Kind of regret not bringing explosive gunfire. Also regretting not bringing more lags. Oh well. I never can get the mix right. Okay, there's a pair of cruisers going out.
Stacked up. Ground unit destroyed.
Huh. I wonder if that means they take damage even when we're not shooting at their targets. Seems to be anyway. Otherwise, I don't see why they would die so quickly.
Warning, missile inbound. Enemies getting radar lock.
Das fine, das fine. There's a lot of us.
Ground unit knocked out.
Ooh. Oh, did they collide with each other?
Radar lock. Take him down.
I got one load left. That's it. What's next?
The Federation Navy is out of action. Wingman, retask ASAP. There's your guards, Hitman. Took you long enough. Run into all federal call signs. You survived, Roman? Affirmative. Listen up. You've been inside Presidia tagging defenses ever since we went dark. The Federation has multiple...
Hey, that's actually not bad. Yep.
Monarch ready to fire. Shut down.
Who the hell puts artillery on the top of a building? Like, you can't... That's not the top of a building, right? Please tell me it's not. No, it is. It is. Oh my god. Like... that physics is a thing, you know? And Artie kind of needs a hard, solid surface. And the top of building to be not so hard surfaces. Like, oh lordy. Like, the person who picked that option did not really want those artillery to fire. Or at least more than once. Because, they're probably not gonna fire. I'm gonna guess that ground forces in this game don't actually, like, move in. Jesus! They put artillery on the side of buildings? Okay, I'm gonna guess that they're not, like, really big artillery, because... yeah. Anti-tank guns, maybe? Block by block. That's basically how this fight's gonna go. Like, urban asymmetric warfare like this is... like... if the Federation is not willing to play fair, as we're kind of, you know, being told pretty much that they're not willing to play fair, then, yeah. Like... Presidia is gonna... look at the... I mean, look at the scale of the city! Like, this is gonna be... asymmetric urban warfare for years.
Hold on a second. Too little, too late, damn it. All units cease engagement immediately.
This is Independence Force HQ, representing the free and civil government of Cascadia. All active units, stand down. I repeat, all units currently engaged, cease fighting immediately.
I have conflicting orders from above. What's going on? All Federation military forces operating within the territory of Cascadia are to stand down and evacuate. This is an order from your Prime Executive, effective immediately.
Prime Executive?
I'm getting a transcript. Hold on. Let's see, the parties participating in a neutral conference held in the land of the Republic of Albion, hosted by the United Kearney-Roper Alliance, with a view to ending the war and restoring peace in relation to Cascadia on the basis of respect of the self-actualization of the Cascadian people, have agreed on the following provisions and undertake to respect and to implement them following a wide out. A ceasefire has been declared. All units stand down. We would have held Presidia if it was called just an hour ago. Damn it. Seriously? God damn. Changing IFF parameters now. We were fighting less than 10 seconds ago, Galaxy. We can't possibly expect everyone to stop.
We're less than 10 yards away from hostile infantry.
But you can't.
I don't like this. We've all been blue-balled. All units, stand by. Let them know who won this war. A flag right next to them. What's our exit?
All units stand by. Maintain presence over Presidia as the Federation makes their exit.
Stand by. All units, just hold on.
Ah, it's you. You son of a bitch.
Our warnings are going off. Who's ever doing this better cease fire. The war's off.
I'm not getting anything on my warnings. What's going on?
Heads on a swivel. Now.
Good God, what the hell?
Spiked. Full vector. On bogey dump. Contact. Faded. I see him. Break.
Where are these missiles coming from? Mission over. That's nice. Who's still paying me?